So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a Thanksgiving look for you guys today. I know it is a bit early, but I think better early than a little too late. I feel whenever it comes to the holidays that I'm always rushing last minute. Even for my sister's baby shower, I had 30 minutes to do my own face before I got a call saying, can you do mine too? So it's always best to have sort of an idea on hand, whether you are a makeup artist, a mother, a sister, a friend. Sometimes you just never know what the holidays might bring in terms of plans, or maybe, just maybe, you want to sleep in and watch a Christmas movie rather than getting your full face on a little early instead. You're going to be spending the holidays with your friends and your family, and maybe you want to look timeless in those photos, or maybe you feel that your grandparents might judge you in a full heavy look using vibrance and neons. So if such is the case, I think I might be able to help you out here. Now you can of course always modify my look to be a little louder or a little quieter pretty easily. So I went with what I feel is the medium version, so I can kind of help provide that sort of segue where you can drop it or bring it up. So I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching. Okay, so to get started on the look, I've already taken my 100% pure organic coffee bean caffeine eye cream under the eyes and the eyelids. It's essential to nourish your eyelids, whether you have dry or oily eyelids. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills So for today's look, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette to create today's look. A lot of people prefer to wear neutrals in front of relatives, so I'm going to start off by taking in the buff eyeshadow up here on top. And my family can be a very same way. I'm now going to take Fuzzy Handcuffs in the crease, and we're going to switch it up to the Sedona Lace 863. I'm now going to take a little bit of Voulez-Vous, which is this pretty eggplant color up here. So you can see we're still keeping the look pretty light. Now, a lot of Too Faced and Urban Decay palettes have a tendency to have a little bit of a sugary color in them. I think Too Faced is way better at doing these sugary colors, if you want to call it that. Glittery colors, sparkly colors, more than a shimmer color. Go ahead, take your finger, press it in, get the warmth going on that shadow, the clean finger, and we're just going to go ahead, oops, and distribute that to the lid. I'm using Sugar Walls, but you're more or less just going to see that silver shimmer. And it does work so much better without a brush, because that warmth of your finger is really pressing that glitter on, so you don't get a massive amount of fallout on your face. Taking the Ben Nye Magic Color pencil in black, I'm going to go across the upper lash line. Line the inner rim right now with the Anastasia Pro Base 1. Now we're going to be applying two foundations. I'm going to be taking the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in Shell. It's very heavy, and because I work in skincare, I like it to look a little fresh and dewy, so I combine it with the Josie Maran Argan Tinted Moisturizer. Alright, so I'm going to take the boudoir eyes again because we need to go underneath the lashes. I'm going to go into Lap Dance in the outer corner, and then Birthday Suit in the inner. Go underneath the eyes with Josie Maran Argan Creamy Concealer in Fair. Nose, Cupid's Bow Chin, why not? So the highlighter I was looking at was Becca Champagne, the gold one with the pretty limited edition architectural design. I love that one. Now if you have a hard time doing smoky eyes, I recommend putting concealer underneath the eyes just to clean it up so it looks less raccoony. Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Red Cherry number 28. And because the 28 from Red Cherries are so huge, be sure to tightline to really hide that band once the lashes are reasonably dry or tacky. Make sure that lash is in place before we start to line over the strip. Going over the wet liner with a little bit of eyeshadow just to set it. I'm going into French Tickler. I think this is more essential for really creamy pencils and really like heavy makeup artist grade cake liners that don't sit on their own. Taking the Real Techniques brush, this is the powder brush, and a little bit of my Inglot powder while I'm waiting to get my items from my company's pre-sale. I'm getting a setting powder with some color. I'm now taking the Pumpkin Poppy Inner Glow powder in Aphrodite. This is kind of like a satin. It's kind of like a pinky white color. It's a very pale highlighter. I'm now going to be taking Hourglass's Mood Exposure. I think this is a beautiful color. That's pretty family friendly. And it does oxidize. I'm now taking the Too Faced Endless Summer 16-Hour Long Wear Bronzer. Alright, so my hair is styled. I literally have like one French braid in the center of my head. Won't be doing like cornrows or anything like that. I don't really have the face shape to be all like that severe. So basically the back of my head looks like this. It's really simple. Straightened hair. Wanted to style it a bit because I do have like very heavy, somewhat coarse like Cherokee hair. And it just was like very like large and in charge, so I wanted to do something. And then basically put on my Brighton bracelet, my Brighton earrings, so we're all kind of styled. Once again, this might be a little too glitzy for the holiday season, but they are a really nice jeweler. They have much simpler earrings. You don't have to go with this, but then again, like I said, my family's used to me and I don't think there's anything wrong with a little bit of jewelry. I'll be taking my Too Faced Perfect Liner in Perfect Nude. I'm gonna go with Too Faced Lip Creme in Spice Baby. And Pacifca Gloss in Pink Coral. And that finishes off the lip. So we've got basically some very shimmery nude eyes. You can always choose your own lashes. A nude sort of plummy cheek. Highlighter, which I always think is beautiful and appropriate. But you might think it's too full face. That's something you can always eliminate. And then a beautiful sort of Your Lips But Better type of lip shade. And of course you can always just go with a little bit of gloss. And then if you're going to be eating at anybody's relative's house where they have very expensive glasses and plates, I would definitely recommend looking into getting a long wear lip or making this long wear by putting a little bit of a translucent powder on top. And of course really heavy oils and mayos and anything really heavily oil based will strip off even long wear lip color, so just something to keep in mind if you don't want your host to see that. My family uses disposables because we don't like doing dishes, so a little too much information for those of you who like your fine china, but hey, whatever. Anyways, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone's having a much more prosperous one than they had in the previous years. And I always think it helps to have your makeup look idea on hand, ready to go, in case you have to do it last minute. And hopefully I was able to provide at least some fun entertainment if you're not going to go with this look, or maybe even I inspired you. You never know. I'll see you guys later. Bye.